Family TV, enriching lives. Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Well, comfort and luxury at its best when it comes to Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. You can check them out. They have a number of services that you, as an individual or as a family, as friends, can check out. For reservations, you can call the numbers on your screen. As you can see, the beautiful services and environment offered by this beautiful place, Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. We are still here in Issues at Hand, discussing what is making headlines around the country. That includes the president's speech of course, of the State of the Nation. Now, I would like to also mention a statement that His Excellency the President, General Museveni, said. He said that highlighting Uganda's attainment of middle-income status with a per capita income of $1,182 he encouraged sustainable production and trade for prosperity, which I want to integrate with industrialization as one of the plans, the national development plans that we have as a country. Economically, maybe let's generalize it into economically. What would be your take on the future of the country as Uganda? Are we gearing to, first of all, are we focused on the right industries and arenas to actually develop this country economically? If we look at the history of some of these countries, Dubai, all the countries, South Africa, the countries that have tried to develop over the years, they have put their focus on certain industries and arenas that actually have produced results. When you look at Uganda, we have a number of things that we are focused on, and I'm thinking, are those the right things that we should be focused on at such a crucial time as now, as a country?
Thanks very much, Comrade Caro. To pose that sort of question to us. I think this question simply goes back to NRA, when they had just come to the taken over government in 1986 January precisely. Mm-hmm. They rolled out what they called a 10-point program. And I think number 5 or number 6, which I'm not so sure, it was talking of an independent, integrated, self-sustaining economy with backward and forward linkages, okay? Mm-hmm. As the key economic key guide. And if they went and implemented this key economic guide just only for 10 years, okay, Uganda would not be at fault. It would be a land of honey. Why am I saying that? If you have an independent economy, it means all your citizens are fitting in and they are doing things which move the country to a next level. When you talk of an integrated economy, you are talking of an economy which has a relationship with each other. And how can this relationship be? If you are a cotton farmer, grow your cotton, okay? Then somebody should come and buy that cotton. Immediately he buys cotton, he throws you back at the soap. He throws you back at the cooking oil. He throws you back the cotton seed cake to use in your milk production. Then he takes away the cotton woven material and makes shirts, and you don't buy second imported things. Yeah. And then from there, he will make gloves, he will make towels, he will make what, okay? But all these are depending on a cotton farmer in Busembatia. And this cotton farmer in Busembatia is having an infrastructure of lint marketing board, which is coming to pick his cotton. Okay? And the lint marketing board is not working in isolation. There is also others who are developing coffee as coffee marketing board. Then there are also others who are producing cereals, groundnuts, maize, simsim, under produce marketing board. And then there is also Uganda Railway saying, where have you produced tobacco or cotton? I'm ready to ferry it where you want it to be. Do you want it to be to the point of Mombasa, Maraba, Jinja, what? In that manner, you are having an integrated economy. And then when you increase its productivity, okay, then you are achieving the level of sustaining, self-sustaining. That what we are producing is enough for the country. What we are producing, we can get a share for the export. Now look at this heavy contradiction. Uganda is talking of having surplus milk, having surplus sugar for export. But you count and be very honest, how many liters of milk do you take at home? When they tried to introduce milk to be taken at school as a new order from the ministry, you had an uproar. Headmasters, parents were saying, where shall we get the money to buy the milk? And yet we are in the same statement of the president, it is showing we have a milk surplus. Okay? Look at the Nairo patch, the fish. How many homes can manage fresh fish or dried fish? Very few. But most of the companies are coming and are getting that fish. So it means in fish production, milk production, meat production, we have not reached a self-sustaining level. Okay? And now, an economy backed with backward and forward linkages, which I have almost explained like with the cotton item, okay? Some things go back to the farmers, some things are carried forward, and then as they are carried forward, the farmer will need also to dress, okay? Those are sort of linkages where they are interchanges, okay? Very shiftily. Now, this point we are talking about in the 10-point program has not been applied to its fullest. Why hasn't it been applied to its fullest? The infrastructure, they broke it down. And this infrastructure was of parastatals and public corporations. I've had so many arguments saying that those parastatals were not delivering, were bad, were not effective. This concept of parastatals and public corporations, it was not started by us. I think Governor Cohen in 1952-54 is the one who started the UDC, Uganda Development Corporation. And this was the mother body of all parastatal bodies with several subsidiaries. Now, when these people took over power, they sold all the companies which belonged to Uganda Development Corporation. And since it is a corporation, it is an entity which we own as Ugandans and which we should be proud of. When Uganda Development Corporation was dismantled in the eyes of privatization and liberalization, we started getting out of the economy, Uganda as a country. And the economy remained of individuals. Now, when you go to your misleading statistics, okay, the money you are going to get when you are calculating GDP has been brought in by MTN, Airtel, okay, Sudiru, Nakumat, okay? Are we together? And Ugandans have a very limited share as individuals in these companies because they are foreign companies. Yeah. But they will divide it and they make you feel sweet. So the economy, we must base it on what is on the table. If you can have a decent breakfast, a decent lunch, a decent supper, send your children to school, dress decently, okay? Have holidays, attend all your obligations as you are supposed to attend. Don't suffer heavy loans, don't suffer heavy debts. Walk easily from your home to place of work, Okay, you go back home and you say, no, I'm stopping here in this place to have pleasure and some entertainment. Then you go back home. There you know that the economy is working. And you don't even need to be told that, no, GDP is like this, GDP. But I'm getting this GDP because of what Mukwana has put there. What Sudiro has put there. Yet if it was an era of Uganda Development Corporation, we would say Coffee Marketing Board, we own it. Whatever it puts there as part of GDP, it is ours. Lint Marketing Board, we own it. Whatever it puts there is ours. And we are assured of these companies working even when you die. Okay? They remain in existence. But most of these private companies, if I'm not mistaken, you have had serious quarrels with the government saying, no, you leave them die. Government coming in, if we allowed this company to die, we are in danger. And they forgot what they told us. They told us that private companies, enterprises, individuals are ever successful in business. So you hear some companies have been bailed out, some individuals have been bailed out, and you wonder now, what is this? Okay? So the economics of figures of statistics helps us. But we must know on top of it, how many Ugandans are captured in those figures. Okay? There are very, very few Ugandans who are captured in those figures. Like there are very few Ugandans who have formal job appointments. If you don't have formal job appointments, and a majority we are casual workers, a majority we are from informal sector, how do you secure our future? These are sort of pertinent issues. The other time they were looking at figures that people, employers who process social security fund, pay as you earn for the year workers, they don't exceed 20%. And now when these people age, who is going to look after them minus any social benefit? And even those whom the government has ventured to cater for, have you ever found out how much money they give elders? Okay, they can wait for 6 months, they are called, they are given something like 150,000 or 200. Now make a mistake when you are an elder and you fall sick. Okay, make a mistake when you are older and your house is damaged. Make a mistake when you are older and you don't have reasonable grandparents. Make a mistake when you are an elder and you did not save anything. And actually we now appeal to religious institutions, opinion leaders, to start talking about this thing. In Uganda, you are retired, I think, at the age of 60. Okay? But to qualify for the elderly package, you must have pushed in somewhere 20 years. And you are 80 plus. You and me, it will be a great miracle, which if we made it to 80. Okay?
Well, I believe in miracles.
Yes.
Because of time, Mr. Langa, let's wrap up the show with any last words. I wanted us to look at the future, to predict the future and see as we are heading to elections, but the time has not allowed. But I know you're still with us, and of course you will be back soon, so we can conclude this particular conversation. But for now, you can say a simple bye-bye to our viewers.
Thanks very much for hosting me. Next time I will be available.
Okay. Thank you very much to our viewers for watching Issues at Hand. It is a Monday, so we still have a very long week to go. You do join us every 9 o'clock in the morning, as well as for other programs. We still have string of programs coming in, including entertainment, news, and all that, even some music to keep you going. We are Family TV. Remember, we are here to enrich your lives and bring to your home family-friendly programs with a Christian focus that the whole family will enjoy together. Thank you so much. It is a good morning from myself and the production crew.
Issues at Hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.